Hey there. Welcome back to StarCraft 2. Good to have you around. Or good to have you if you're new. Either way, nice to have you around. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you. Playing a little bit of a ZVZ. Every time I play ZVZ, I build many Zerglings and I attempt to harass. And I either win the game really early on or I lose the game very early on. So we'll see how that goes. I probably should have built an overlord there. Already making mistakes, but that's okay. We live with those. Live with our mistakes. Make sure that I got my camera hotkeys set up. Those are pretty important, it turns out. Well, like not that important, but also like pretty important. So I'm gonna do them anyways. Save up my money. I think I'm gonna go into I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheeky sneaky. Gonna go into the pool first. Pool before the hatchery. And try to get my Zerglings online a little bit sooner than I normally would. Honestly, I should probably take the gas soon as well so that I can get Zergling speed online. That seems like a good idea. That seems like something that I should do. I'll have like one day playing this game, my brain is going to be like, you know what, I actually do really want to learn a build order today. Unfortunately, that day isn't today. So still at a bit of a disadvantage in that sense, but that's okay. I'm sure most of my opponents aren't executing whatever they're doing that well anyways. You send this little dude down to go make a hatchery that I'm pretty sure is late regardless, but I mean, what can you do? Build my first pair of lings. I feel like I should have more gas than this, and I feel like this base should be a little bit closer to online, if not online already, but like I said, I don't have a build order, so this isn't going to be a clean experience. I got these two lings, though. They're pretty cool. I almost have enough gas that I can start ling speed, which I feel like I'm starting decently early, so that's good news. And then I can get... I was about to say I could get more lings, but this base isn't done yet, so I need more overlords. I guess I'll just turn both of these into overlords, because I'm trying to send out like a ling flood regardless. Although, maybe I should have just done like a standard build order now. Alright, so he has vision on that. I don't actually know if he built his second or like how fast he got it up or online, but it's probably up already. But I'm not getting any creep, which worries me. He's probably like building a bunch of lings of his own. I just have to make sure that I have to, like, whatever lings I get out, I'm getting them out before speed finishes so that I can hit with them. That seems important here. Build two more queens. I'll build one more queen, and then I'll upgrade this hatch. And then I'll build more lings. This has a queen building on it. So this hatchery did finish, but the creep hadn't spread out all too much, so it must have been somewhat recent. Two drones, and then the others are all going to be lings, and then when that finishes, they can all go across the map and attack together, and there'll be a nice, like, big happy ending. Although, I do gotta get drones going to that second base, so this is like, it's kind of awkward feeling, you know? Start getting workers over here. I've got ling speed going out, so that they're gonna get across the map. I might be able to catch this queen, but I don't know if I can do anything before... No, I can catch it before this finishes. Or before that overlord dies. Which seems important to me. Get injects going. Just build a bunch of workers over here while I'm not paying attention. Surround this queen. Kill it real quick. I thought it was going to die faster. This base doesn't really have anything important online. Got a bunch of workers building, like, important looking stuff. It's going to kill these queens real quick. Back up a little bit. Make sure that my drones are healthy. Re-inject. Get two more queens going. Get overlords here. Wait for my lings to regroup. I'm going to need more overlords. I need a lot more overlords. So the first attack was pretty good. I killed like 3 queens and a bunch of drones, but he has spines at the top of his base. I can send in like another little ling flood here though. Surely those overlords will finish soon. Yeah, okay. Build more lings. get like another drone going to this base so that it actually gets online. And then make sure all these larvae are pumping out and build more lings. So that I got reinforcements. I'm gonna go kill this queen. Seems important. Can I kill this spine? No, I can't. Okay, so that's kind of a waste. I was hoping I should get like an Evo chamber online before I get too distracted with commentary. I was hoping that I'd be able to kill at least one of those spines and do like some actual damage, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Re-inject both of my bases and then get 5 over here and a new Ling flood going. I don't have the Evo chambers up yet, but this little Ling attack should be able to do some more damage. Go kill all these drones. You don't need them. Kill all those drones. I might as well just destroy this base. Re-inject, re-inject. Just attack move them because I've got way more, so I'm going to overload his Ling count. Destroy that spine, and that's just game. You know? Somehow, dude, like, my resource management is god-awful. Also, I feel like there's a bug with the ranks. Either that or I'm playing against master players here and there. At least I think that's master. Yeah, master tier 3, silver 1. Not sure how that works, but I mean, hey. And yeah, that basically went about as according to plan as I can ever expect it to. Whenever I'm playing ZVZ matchups, it seems like, and I noticed this in my own gameplay as well. It seems like early base defense isn't really most people's priority. You've gotta, like, as far as I've seen from Zerg, like the defense is very active, and a lot of it is taken care of by just getting like to a certain amount of queens and using them to like track your map and like kind of reactively deal with threats. And if you get like a decent amount of speedlings in the early game to try to deal with like early harassment type units. Like with Terran, for example, you get like around 20 lings and you can deal with Hellions. But like unless they micro them like really well, but I mean I'm in gold, so that's not really happening. Although that does mean that my Ling micro also isn't really happening either, but that I feel like is a bit more forgiving considering the unit than Hellions. Because I'm pretty sure they cost gas. I'm like pretty sure most mech units cost gas in general. Gonna go back to a more standard opening this game. I haven't really decided. I like building Mutalisks against Terran, trying to get like 2 bases and Mutalisks online. It always ends up being something that's like pretty entertaining. If you can get them out at like a solid time and not fall too far behind on your build order, which I already kind of am, but like I think it's excusable, then I can do damage to their worker lines and make them feel uncomfortable about leaving their base with their army, which lets me just get to a mutamass that lets me just kind of like take good trades and slowly roll them over. Kind of easier said than done though. Is this the base? Yeah, this is the map with this base. So that'll probably be my third. Normally I expand down here, but getting the gold base as a third seems like a solid idea. Although, I should also have this spawning pool started already, and probably the gas, now that I think about it. Just get 2 more drones to replace both of those. That base is almost finished. I'll have to get some good info on what my opponent's doing. If he doesn't have a 2 base down below, I'll have to remember that he could have built one on the other side, like over at the gold as well. As, using it as his natural, instead of just like expanding down the ramp and grabbing it as your third. But it could really happen either way here. I need 1 more drone on gas. A little bit delayed, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. My spawning pool is a lot later than I thought it would be. So if I do get harassed by anything here, it could actually be really bad. Although it's just finishing now, so I can start 2 queens, 2 sets of lings, and another overlord. Send them down here. I do want to get mutas online though. Normally I feel like I do want to get ling speed so that I have some defenses, but I also want to get my layer online really quickly. So maybe I just go into the gas instead of sending my next 3 drones over to my other base. Probably a good idea, honestly. Just get like 3 on gas right now, and then start building workers for my second. I'm about to have 2 queens ready, and the second this queen finishes, I can either start speed or my layer, but I think I'm gonna start the layer. Get both of these bases injected, build another queen, get a couple more lings, and then start drone production to the second base. It seems pretty important. Doesn't look like he has a second base set up anywhere yet. He's probably blocked off the top of his ramp. I just got to, just got to keep up my game plan. I can start speed already anyways, because I got that second gas online, so it's not like I'm even that far behind what my original plan was. Gotta build more drones. I gotta get overlords. I need this overlord to not get shot down. Although, ideally, I fly it all the way over and see that he's got that second base set up, and I make sure that this is done and get my creep spreading. I forgot to build overlords, which just came out, so now I can build a bunch more drones, get them all to this base, get them cooking, get that base like set up and shit. The layer finished, so I can start my spire pretty much as soon as I needed to. Get the drone count replaced here. Re-inject my bases. I need more overlords again, because of course I do. I've got a feeling he's gonna build like a liberator or something. Like, I saw that marine, but I didn't see more marines than that, which made me think that it's like kind of a liberator game, so I'm just gonna get spores. It's kind of overkill to get them this early, but also they help with like banshees, like any kind of detection in general, so it's not like it's bad to get them. Add this to my hotkey group. 2 more drones to replace on this base. Finish saturating this base, and then go down to this queen and like start laying my tumors down, keep spreading across the map. The spire isn't finished yet, which isn't great. I need like a few more lings to like have like an active defense going on, but I'm not in like a huge hurry to get them out because I feel like I'm just honestly getting largely left alone here. I want to get 2 more queens. I can almost resaturate this base. The Mutalisk just finished, and I can re-inject. I can get like, I was gonna say I could get like 5 or 6, but I can actually only get less than that because I need to get more overlords online. Start getting the flyer attack while I wait for overlords to come out. He knows that I've got lings here as like defensive units, but he might feel pretty comfortable with the size of my army, so I could get attacked here. Pretty likely, honestly. Looks like he did set up his base over here. Probably where I head with my mutas first, because they're probably going to be exposed. A lot of people don't expect you to be able to just like fly over and attack it, which is kind of strange considering how, what's the word, how prevalent air is in this game. I feel like it should be something you expect more often, if not like just all the time. But I mean, hey, what do I know? 3 drones, get both of these gases saturated, keep my lings in like a good position, and I gotta get like replacement mutas. He knows I have a base down here, but he can see that I haven't like done a lot on it. I'm gonna leave a tumor here so that that creep spreads up the ramp and connects with the other one. I can't inject on that base for now though, but I can do it on these 2 bases and make sure that my creep keeps spreading. So I just injected. I've got a lot here. Yeah, okay, so I need even more fucking overlords. Just gonna build like a whole bunch of them because I've got an excess of spare money right now. Got extra queens at all these bases, which I can group up with these queens, and now I got a 5 queen group just chilling at my front line. Inject, 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 creep, creep, creep. Get that shit spreading, make use of it. Get all these queens, probably like down here, get my tumors spread out a little bit more. And I've got enough mutas that I can do some like serious damage to a drone line, especially if he's not expecting it. Make sure all of these are in like spore protection range. I'm about to hit attack, so I'm gonna start on armor. Re-inject. get this base saturated, and I'm going to start moving my mutas around. Decently sized little group of mutas here. I'm going to send them up to the north. Get this, keep the creep rolling. Get it spreading across the map. Gonna try to do more damage here. I should send my lings out to his side of the map to like see if I can deny his like the natural expansion location. I should also build this gas, get a drone replacing it, and get back to my mutas. Build a bunch more, path them over, and oh, he already built missile turrets. That's actually kind of crazy. Let's destroy the turrets real quick. And that's the game? I mean, like, I destroyed all the workers on that base, and I pulled the Marines out of position. I don't know why... I destroyed all the turrets. I gotta get my mutas, like, rebuilding in count. I need to get this base's gas online. Path my army across the map, but I need to make sure that these lings aren't part of that, I don't think. Make sure that my creep keeps spreading, though. I don't know why he just said GG the second he saw mutas and then didn't leave the game. Was he expecting me to just, like, run him over? Or was he expecting me to just lose all my mutas and lose the game and then, like, cry or something? Not sure. But I'm getting my mutas out there. I got 1-1 finished for air. I need to get all of these resaturated. I need these workers doing something else. Maybe I'll just get them, like, long distance mining this base while I wait for it to come up. Add this to the group. Got all his workers on the front, but he doesn't have a base over here. I'm just gonna fly around and do some damage. Gonna destroy all his turrets again, break this down. What is man doing? Why does he keep saying that? Like, is he expecting me to stop? I'm gonna back the mutas up again. I'm doing so much damage as far as, like... I mean, I'm just gonna keep them contained. I guess I get an infestation pit, work my way up to, I don't even know what I'd work my way up to here. So the Overlord got spotted, but I re-upped my muta count. I'm just gonna go destroy all these turrets. Keep his army out of position. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing this, man. I don't know what to tell you. I pulled his main army out of the way, but I want to keep my creep spreading until I'm, like, basically touching his base on all four corners if I can get away with it. Re-inject everything. Make sure that my mutas, like, are in a solid position, but it looks like he's gonna keep moving his Marines around. I destroyed the main doorway, which he's going to have to replace. I'm going to get more mutas online, upping my muta count, though. All the original ones got destroyed. Boring ass game. What a dick. You're not doing anything, bro. You just built a bunch of fucking Marines and they're all going to die now. Like, a bunch of them are spreading out down this way, so I'm just going to go kill all these. I got 2-2 mutas incoming. Back up my army a little bit. He's gonna He's like trying to split things up again. I just gotta wait for... Where are they going? Just gotta wait for all my lings to come out and regroup. And this is the man's whole army. What do you mean, F you, bro? You said GG twice and didn't leave, and you got mad about it. Like, what, what a strange Terran player. Not sure what the dude was so upset about. Like, he tried to build like 50 fucking missile turrets, didn't get any actual anti-air or like any active anti-air. Kept moving his marines around too late. I just, I'm not gonna not keep doing damage to your base if you're never gonna like leave it or try to contest me or do anything. It's always funny to make somebody mad though. It seems like people don't like playing against mutas too much. I mean, I get the vibe though. It's like when somebody drives an oracle past your base and you lose like 6 workers and you're like, well, I mean, in fairness though, that's one oracle and I had to build like 40 mutas though, so like I'm not feeling too sympathetic. Anyways, that's gonna be all for StarCraft 2. Drop a like if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more of whatever else I'm uploading at the time. I upload pretty much every day. A lot of RTS games, but also just, whatever else I'm into, like Street Fighter, or like I've been playing a lot of the Bazaar recently, and that's been pretty fun. And have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Peace.